Video loading. Video unavailable. Click to play. Tap to play. Video will start in 8. Cancel play now. We are back at Hotspur Way as Mauricio Pochettino addresses the media ahead of Tottenham Hotspur's game with Leicester City at Wembley Stadium on Sunday. Spurs are looking to keep pressure on Manchester City and Liverpool in the title race with victory over Claude Puel's side, and will also want to use the game as a springboard for their Champions League last 16 match on Wednesday against Bundesliga side Borussia Dortmund. Pochettino was asked about the title race after the victory against Newcastle United last week, and he's likely to be asked again whether he thinks his side can continue to be the third team in what has been billed as a two-horse race for so long now, and whether they can actually win the Premier League. Tottenham are still without Harry Kane and Dele Alli, both of whom have posted updates of themselves in rehabilitation on social media in the past couple of weeks, and Pochettino is likely to be asked for updates on their fitness and when he sees them returning. It's a big month for Spurs with games against Chelsea and Arsenal sandwiched in between the Dortmund Champions League side, but victory against Leicester will be a huge boost for Pochettino ahead of those games. Our reporter Ryan O'Donovan is at Hotspur Way filling in for regular Spurs man Alasdair Gold at today's press conference, and you can follow live updates of what Pochettino has to say right here. Keep up to date with the latest Tottenham Hotspur news, features and exclusives from football. London via our free WhatsApp service. Text news to 07776197989 and then add the number to your phone contacts book as spurs.london, case sensitive, with spaces, to receive daily updates and breaking news from Alasdair Gold and the team on Spurs. Your phone number won't be shared with any other members of the group. Click here for more information on the service. Key events: Harry Kane update 13:34 injury and EWS 12:58 13:37 Is Ali making the same progress? It's different injury, we need to get in different way. He's doing well, and we are happy. 13:37 Does the scheduling frustrate you? It's not frustration, I think in other country clubs that are involved in Europe always get helped. The league will help you to try and arrive in the best condition. You can't move the fixture because you play in different comps, okay, you can understand, but when you have a clean week and can play Friday or Saturday, it's so difficult to understand. You need a minimum 72 hours, but we will have less, and how you prepare in these 48 hours with the players that were involved, it's nearly impossible. I think it's not fair when you compete like this, but we will try to win and perform in the best way. But again, sometimes the people that go and express their opinion is they need to have all the info, because sometimes when the decision is one or another, sometimes we need to manage many things that people need to be aware of. 13:37 Did you ask the Premier League to play Saturday instead? No, I am not in charge. I think when the TV decide the game, I think you cannot move. 13:37 Any news on Eriksen's future? No news. Everything is in the same place as months ago. 13:36 Have you overreached of this season? I don't know, I won't talk. Every single sentence or word is going to be used again. People can have different opinions. For some we are overachieving, for another we have quality enough to win the CL and be the best in the world. The most important is to talk about reality. We've been there competing in the best way, and if you compare the club today with the past, I think we improve a lot, and of course we all want to win titles, win games, win big comps, and we still are fighting and building. I think we have a nice project, finish the facilities, with a lot of difficult circumstance. If you need to hear me, what is in my head, and what I think, We are doing a fantastic job from the first to the last, from bottom to the top. All the people involved, players and staff, are doing a fantastic job." 1336 Could Son win Player of the Season? After November, yes. When he started against Chelsea, he could be a contender, the people that will find the player, but of course in the last few months he's done well. 1336 Do Spurs have to win every game? To win the title we need to win all the games. I think there is a 5-point gap still with the top, and the idea is to try and win, and go step by step. For us the most important game is Sunday, but we are disappointed with the Premier League because we aren't getting help, because it's clear it's a disadvantage to play with one less to prepare for the Champions League, and so difficult when you have a clear week. Why not play today or Saturday when you have a big game against Borussia Dortmund? You can't do too much because players involved on Sunday need to recover, and that is massive and difficult to understand. I don't like to complain, but that's a situation I think the Premier League must care about teams that are involved in very important comps like Champions League. 1336 What is your gut feeling on the new stadium? My gut feeling is it will be tough, but I hope and wish to be in the new stadium. 1335 Spurs have done well at Wembley. Did you see the last few games? 30k there. I expect to move, and I want to play in front of 60k, not 30. I want the 60k to help me achieve the 3 points, and I think for the fans it will be a massive boost and impact, and that will translate to the team. The people are disappointed. We all love Wembley. It's only because we expect to already play at our new stadium. It will be massive to play the last 5 there. I hope that happens, and you know very well always I believe that it can be positive to move to the new stadium. 1335 Injury to Eric Dyer. We will see. He was affected by a virus, and he needs time to recover. 1335 You'll play Arsenal at Wembley? Yes, my birthday. I don't want to think too much. My wish is to play at the new stadium before the end of the season. My gut says it will be tough, but my wish is so big, and my hope and always my dream is to finish playing this season at the new stadium. Well, see, you can trust more in my gut or my capacity to generate the possibility to move and finish the stadium. 1335 Could he play against Burnley? Maybe. 1334 KAY Event the Kane update. He's doing well, fantastic, you know him well. We need to stop every day because he wants to be ahead of his recovery. He's very optimistic and his determination to play as soon as possible is unbelievable. He's doing well, he's nearly ready to play, but we need to be realistic too, and in between all the areas, to take the best decision. I think he's so close to come back. Not for Sunday or Wednesday, but we will see after. 1334 won last 3 with late winners, finding a way to win. It's difficult. I think our players deserve a lot of praise because of that. Never give up and keep pushing. With the circumstance on the team, I talk very highly of the squad. We have had a very different game and we are going to start the CL, and that is massive objective for the club. We are ready. I think it was good, that clean week to prepare for Sunday, but it will be tough. Premier League is the most competitive in the world, and every week we can see how difficult it is. 1334 You're in the title race, we are there in third. Sunday will be key to win. The 3 points will be tough. They are a good team, and for us, it is key to win the 3 points, to be involved until the end. That's our objective, and be realistic contender, and have the possibility in the last 5 games to be there, and make it possible. 13:33 Liverpool are nervous? No. It's tough, the Premier League. There's a lot of circumstances that happen. They are suffering a similar situation to us with injuries, and I know it's not easy to keep the same level. The period is going to be tough for everyone that wants to win the trophy at the end. But no doubt Liverpool will be there until the end, and I hope we too. 13:33 How do you feel things stand at the top? I think the competition is too tough, it's so difficult. They are at the top and can win the Premier League. They are doing a fantastic job and have a real quality and are building to win. Man City are there at the top and made more than Liverpool, and then we are there. Chelsea and United and Arsenal, that is the table. 13:32 Pochettino's dinner meeting with Zidane. Yes, it was very nice. I was with Jesus and another person. We were 3, and that is all the history. Only we say hello because we met by coincidence. Yes, but it was Jesus who told me look in the corner, and I turned, and it was these 2 people. We finished at the same time, he came to say hello, and we spent 2 minutes talking, and we split and went home. 12:58 KY event injury news. Dele Alli and Harry Kane are still out and will miss the Leicester game. Eric Dyer misses out with a virus, while Ben Davies, groin, and Vincent Janssen, knee, are also out. 12:42 Why City and United victories in the Cup would be good for Spurs. Tottenham may be out of the FA Cup, but here's why Spurs fans should be rooting for victories for either Man City or Man United in the 5th round. Read HERE 12:25 Premier League demand update on new stadium. According to the Standard, the Premier League want clarity over Tottenham's stadium move. The governing body are keen for Spurs to play their final 5 home league matches at the new White Hart Lane or stay at Wembley until the summer. The Premier League are not issuing an ultimatum, but have reportedly suggested that the club can't keep delaying game by game. Bayern signed former Spurs target. Bayern Munich have completed the signing of Fiete Art from Hamburg. The striker has the option to join the German champions as early as this summer or the summer after in 2020. The 19-year-old was previously linked with a host of clubs, with Tottenham said to be interested in the teen, who himself has confessed his support for the North London club. Spurs centre-back. Sky Sports report that Arsenal and Spurs are keeping tabs on Borussia Mönchengladbach centre-back Matthias Ginter. The German international was previously linked with a move to the Lily Whites before opting to join his current club from Borussia Dortmund in 2017. Both sides are looking to strengthen in the heart of defense in the summer, and Ginter is seen as a possible option. Spurs announced stadium update. In case you missed it yesterday, Spurs made an announcement about their new stadium and the North London Derby. Full story. Spurs identify potential Eriksen replacement. Spurs have reportedly added James Maddison to their list of transfer targets, with fears growing of Christian Eriksen's future at the club. Eriksen's contract will have only a year left in the summer, and Real Madrid are among a number of clubs keeping tabs on the situation. And should Spurs decide to cash in on the Danish playmaker, Maddison has been identified as a possible replacement following an impressive first year in the Premier League with Leicester. Spurs have been following Maddison's progression since his time at Coventry, before moving to Norwich and a loan spell at Aberdeen. According to the Mirror, Spurs are looking to increase their homegrown quota of players and are targeting British players in the summer, with Jack Clarke, Gerard Bowen and Max Aarons reportedly targets from the Championship, while Bournemouth star David Brooks is also being monitored. While we wait, we'll bring you some of the latest Spurs stories doing the rounds. Hello, welcome to A Grey Hotspur Way, where we'll be hearing from Mauricio Pochettino ahead of Spurs' game against Leicester on Sunday.